Hello, I'm Lynn Walters, the Executive Director of WestCON COG. This presentation is meant to give you a clear picture of who WestCON is, what we do on behalf of your county board, and how our partnership strengthens services for people with developmental disabilities across our region. As you look through it, feel free to reach out with any questions. I'm always happy to talk through how our services fit your board's specific needs. WestCON is a council of government. A Council of Governments is a formal structure created under Chapter 167 of the Ohio Revised Code. This statute allows two or more counties, municipal corporations, townships, special districts, and other political subdivisions to join together for a shared purpose. COGs can serve many different functions, but WestCON is one of 7 COGs in Ohio dedicated specifically to supporting county boards of developmental disabilities. WestCON is a membership organization. 80 of Ohio's 88 county boards currently belong to a COG. But it is worth noting that a board doesn't have to be a member to purchase services from a COG. Membership gives boards a voice in governance and access to the full range of shared services a COG can provide, all aimed at reducing costs for their member county boards of DD. WestCON was formed in October of 1990 with 6 founding members: Auglaize, Darke, Mercer, Miami, Shelby, and Union counties, all joining on October 11th, 1990, when our bylaws were signed into effect. Since then, our membership has grown steadily. Logan joined in February of 1992, Hardin in November of 1995, Preble in July of 2005, Champaign in October of 2017, Sandusky in August of 2018, and Wyandotte in March of 2019. Altogether, our membership represents 14% of the state. While most of our member counties are regionally clustered, any county board is welcome to join WestCON if our services are the right fit for them. Membership isn't limited by geography. WestCON is headquartered in Sidney, Ohio at the Shelby County Board of DD offices. Our team currently consists of 14 employees, and we operate in a hybrid working environment, a structure that supports member boards efficiently across a wide geographic area while still giving our staff flexibility. Our governing board is made up of the superintendents from each of our member county boards. Each member gets 1 vote, decisions are made by majority rule, and all board business is conducted in compliance with Ohio's Open Meeting Act. Current board members include Renee Kohler of Auglaize County, Leanne Wenning of Champaign and Shelby, Tanya Clark of Darke, Krista Oldigus of Logan, Sean Tiemann of Mercer, Brian Green of Miami and Preble, Sarah Zimmerman of Sandusky, Kara Brown of Hardin and Union, and Amy Myers of Wyandotte. This shared governance is what keeps WestCON accountable and responsive to every member's board's needs. Our mission is simple. We exist to make your work easier, more compliant, and more sustainable. We take on complex, technical, and resource-intensive functions so your teams can stay focused on people. In practice, that means supporting the efforts of our members through cost-effective shared services that deliver value, satisfaction, and maximization of resources so that our members can focus their energy on supporting individuals with DD to live the life they choose. Membership in WestCON opens the door to a wide range of shared benefits. On the training side, we've offered sessions over the years on leadership development, introduction to verbal defense and influence, on marketing, recruitment, and social media skills, and on TCM concepts. We also provide access to investment opportunities. The Star Ohio Investment Pool lets government subdivisions like WestCON invest in high-grade, short-term securities with safety and penalty-free liquidity. We also work with JP Morgan on more traditional bank CDs. Our credit card services let member boards make purchases their own credit card can't handle, like hotel accommodations or Amazon orders. We support provider searches through our website, and we also offer regional messaging. For example, coordinating social media posts across the region for DSP recruitment. Beyond these, membership gives you access to Tableau support, waiver utilization reporting and match projections, member-to-member data comparison, an innovation center where we trial out new ideas, contract management, grant support, and regular regional leadership meetings. My directive to my staff is that WestCON should be present at every level of the county board, so we host and attend many meetings throughout the year. WestCON has been an active partner in bringing grant funding to our member counties. In 2023 through 2025, we secured over $523,000 in early intervention grant funding. Since 2022, we've brought in more than $294,000 through Keeping Families Together, an initiative that supports multi-system youth. And in 2024, we secured $225,000 in an ARPA grant. Beyond pursuing these grants, WestCON also has served as a fiscal agent for member county board grants. So we handle the tracking, reporting, and financial management so the boards can focus on the programs itself. One of our more tangible resources WestCON provides is our disability restroom trailer. This is a trailer that we purchased with that ARPA grant funding. We have 2 of these trailers. These trailers include an ADA-compliant flushable toilet, a universal adult changing table with a ceiling lift system, and it's temperature-controlled, making it cool use in those hot summer fair months. Member boards can use this trailer to make community events and public gatherings accessible to individuals of all needs. WestCON maintains a number of contracts on behalf of our members so that the individual boards don't have to negotiate and manage these relationships on their own. These contracts include Dynamic Pathways for behavior support, Eagle Consulting for HIPAA services, Emmer Consulting for leadership coaching and team building, MURCOG for an accreditation readiness program, Strategies for Behavior Management for behavior support, and Language Line for interpretation services. Each of these gives member boards access to specialized expertise without having to build it in-house. The boards can access these contracted services whenever the need arises. WestCON is a fee-for-service business model. County boards can select the specific services that fit their needs. Some boards have been longtime purchasers of given services, while others turn to us only when needs emerge and when staff transition, retire, or turnover. Because we operate as a shared service regional model, one WestCON employee may support multiple county boards across the region at once. The strength of this model is that it lets us develop deep subject matter expertise that each board can draw on without having to build it internally. We continually review these services to make sure they still meet the needs of our county boards, and when they don't, we elevate them. We're always looking for opportunities to expand what we offer. Sometimes new services grow out of skills our own employees bring with them, and other times it's developed in response to statewide initiatives or emerging system priorities. 2 services currently under development show how this evolution happens in practice. Accreditation is a great example. Christy Hudson, one of our substitute SSAs, identified a gap. County boards need support that spoke directly to the day-to-day work of SSAs. We already had a related service through one of our contracts, but Christy envisioned something designed specifically for boots-on-the-ground staff. What she developed complements our existing plan review service and builds from that foundation. We're currently trialing this program with 2 of our members. In Arise, another example. This is a service we're developing in response to a statewide effort towards centralized assessments. We started providing this service in May of this year. So as the system changed, we try to adapt right along with it, adding services that help county boards stay aligned with statewide expectations while still meeting local needs. Our financial services team, led by Business Manager John Dorsey and Financial Services Officer Robin Freer, act as a fiscal agent for member boards. County boards send us funds in 2 forms, one for payment of our services and one for locally funded programs and waiver match. This service line manages the funds sent to us for locally funded programs. Each member determines the amount to send us, and we maintain, invest, track, and distribute those funds exactly as directed by the county board. On top of that, we provide quick and efficient invoice processing and check writing services, along with monthly revenue and expenditure reporting, so the boards always have a clear picture of where their funds stand. Our provider support service acts as the bridge between the county board ISP process and the providers who deliver the service. This team provides guidance and resources to current and future waiver providers, assisting with initial certification and recertification, They offer a provider jumpstart program along with billing support, training support, and provider searches. I want to note that our provider support position is currently vacant and filling it is a priority for us, so members continue to have full access to this service. Provider searches are one of the most frequently used components of our provider support service line. Through our website and our provider search email notifications, providers can review all individuals looking for new providers within the WestCON membership. Using provider searches through the COG breaks down county line barriers, giving providers visibility into opportunities across the entire region rather than within a single county. When providers respond to search requests, WestCON gathers those responses and sends them to the county board. This ensures the individual receives all available options and it maintains free choice of provider. Our investigative agents, Jason Winterroad and Andy Marshall, play a critical role in keeping people we serve safe. Their job is to gather and analyze information related to major unusual incidents so that appropriate actions can be taken to address any harm or risk of harm and to prevent it from happening again. Eligibility is the front door to county board services. This team assists with intake and determination of eligibility for prospective individuals inquiring about county boards of DD services. The determination is made using the Children's Ohio Eligibility Determination Instrument, COEDI, or the Ohio Eligibility Determination Instrument, OEDI. Alyssa Francis serves as an eligibility specialist who administers the COEDI, with Brianna Monin serving as the intake coordinator. The individual fund review is one of our more detailed compliance functions. Lauren Bacher and Jackie Walter, our provider service coordinators, conduct monitoring reviews of waiver-funded providers who are responsible for managing individuals' personal funds. The purpose of this review is to confirm that SSI rules are being followed and that each individual funds are being managed in accordance with their ISP, an important safeguard for some of the people we serve who are most vulnerable to financial mismanagement. Provider compliance is a complete review of waiver-funded providers to make sure regulatory standards are being met across licensing, training, safety, and quality of care. New providers go through this review once during their first year of certification, and established providers are reviewed every 3 years after that. Lauren Bacher and Jackie Walters, our provider service coordinators, lead this work. The Play Project is an autism-based program that focuses on play and relationships to support the social and emotional growth of children with autism. Katie Scott serves as our Play and EI supervisor, and Emily Kanapke is our Play Project consultant. We offer 2 versions of the program. In-home play is a parent-implemented model where our play consultant trains and models for the parents how to play and interact with their child in ways that support social and emotional growth. Teaching play brings the same concepts and principles into the school setting. Our consultant trains the teacher and support staff on how to interact with the child to promote academic readiness. Play is available to early intervention families as well as to children over the age of 3. Our substitute SSA service, staffed by Christy Hudson, provides case management coverage during position vacancies, extended vacations, or medical leaves. Our goal is simple: to maintain continuity of service for people we support, no matter what's happening internally at the county board. This model also helps with employee retention. It provides coverage when teams are stretched thin, brings a fresh perspective to established systems, and just as importantly, it prevents burnout by stepping in rather than asking existing staff to absorb extra work. The service line is currently on pause as we get the NRI up and running. Quality Assurance Plan Review, also led by Christy Hudson, is an objective review of the ISPs focusing on DoDD requirements, clarity, and person-centeredness. This review looks for clear objectives, opportunities for continuous improvement, and emerging trends across plans. It's always encouraging when we see county board staff take that feedback and put it into practice. It reinforces that this partnership is making a real difference for the people being served. Community Relations is led by Janelle Sanning, and it helps county boards bring awareness to and share the stories of the DD field with the general public. Janelle works across video, social media, website content, photography, and printed collateral. She currently supports 4 county boards in this role, meeting regularly with each board staff to plan initiatives, develop ideas, and work through current projects. She's able to bring larger scale creativity capacity, such as video production, digital campaigns, and website content, along with strategic insight drawn from marketing experience across the region. PASSAR, which stands for Pre-Admission Screening and Resident Review, is an assessment completed before a person moves into a nursing home. The evaluation is designed to determine whether a person has a serious mental or developmental disability and to make sure the receiving facility is equipped to address that person's needs. Alyssa Francis, our eligibility specialist, leads this work, often coordinated closely with county board staff regarding the face-to-face interviews. Registered nurse quality assessments involve reviews of providers in settings where medication or treatment is administered under DODD-approved certification. Each review is completed by a registered nurse, and this service is also coordinated by Alyssa Francis, our eligibility specialist, and a nurse by trade, to help ensure medication and treatment practices meet the required standard of care. As mentioned earlier, NRI is our newest service line offering. NRI is a standardized assessment used to determine support needs and inform service planning for individuals receiving developmental disability waiver services. Natasha Frost, our comprehensive assessment specialist, and Christy Hudson, our substitute SSA, support this work, which ties directly into a statewide push toward a more centralized, consistent assessment practices across Ohio. Beyond our core service line, WestCON is glad to step in on an as-needed basis whenever a member board has a specific need. These services can include waiting list assessments, the extraordinary care assessment, self-med assessments. We do one-on-one marketing and social media training. We offer graphic design or marketing collateral. So if you ever have a need that doesn't fit neatly into one of our regular services, reach out. We're happy to talk through how we might help. To recap, WestCON member services are designed to be flexible. Each county board chooses the support that aligns with its priorities, capacity, and workflow. Some boards rely on us for ongoing, long-term service delivery, while others engage us during periods of transition. When needs shift, new initiatives emerge, and staffing changes create gaps. Because our work is structured as a shared regional service, our team can operate across multiple counties at once. This gives boards access to specialized expertise that would be difficult or costly to maintain internally, while still preserving each board's autonomy and local decision-making. We also treat our service line as something that should evolve. We regularly assess whether our offerings still match what the boards need, and when they don't, we refine them. New services often grow from two places: the strengths and professional backgrounds of our employees and the broader system priorities taking shape at the state level. In both cases, our goal is the same: to make sure county boards have the right tools at the right time to support people well. Thank you for taking the time to review this overview of WestCON. We're proud to support you, your county, and the people you serve, and we look forward to continuing to strengthen this partnership. If any questions come up as you look through this material, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or any member of the WestCON team. You can also find more information at our website found at westconcog.org. Thank you.